All right, John, we're live. Welcome to Braemar East Arena for Edina White versus Chaska Chan Purple tonight. I've got John Cameron on the call. Thanks for doing it, John. We appreciate your good commentary.
Yeah, Steve London again, gone traveling, taking a little personal time.
Yeah, it seemed like, coming off of vacation, he had that hard day at work in there somewhere in between, and it was time for another vacation, so that makes sense, I suppose.
Yep, well, it's if you do something, if you do it well, do it often, right?
Right.
And he does, as we saw from his updates.
Yeah, he knows how to do it.
I understand they're in Atlanta watching the game from the airport.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, hopefully he'll check in with us during the game.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That would be good.
I'm sure they had a good trip from what I saw from some of the pictures.
Oh, you saw some stuff. Oh, good. All right, so this is, I used to watch the AWA when I was younger, and this is the second of a two fall match. Just going to bring this up. We played these guys out in Chaska earlier this year, and just going to look to see how that came out for us here. So anyways, this is Chaska Purple. And we beat them 7-1 back on December 11th. And lots happened since then. Boys have played a lot of games. Chaska Purple at this point, they've got a record of 9 wins and 20 losses. Playing Edina, which is 35-5 on the season. We've only got 3 games left in the District 6 here. We've got Chaska Purple tonight. We've got the number 1 seed, Prior Lake, and then I think we have Shakopee on the 11th, if that's not, I don't know if that's right or not. But anyways, boys need to get a good jump. Hopefully they're not, it has a little bit of a feel like the Minnetonka Black game where the boys were kind of looking to the next day on Osseo, and here we got Prior Lake on Sunday, so they got to tend to business. And it's going to be a little bit tough. They're really short at the D end. Charlie Vareka took a shot off the ankle at Breakaway Academy. I don't think it's a long-term problem, but he'll be out tonight. So he helped with the sticks, bringing him out of the locker room, and he looks like he's going to handle the forward door, or maybe the D door. Looks like he and Carter Cameron are discussing that now. Of course, 2 weeks ago tonight is when Carter fractured his ankle. He's been wearing the boot. He's not wearing it tonight. He says he's going to try and see if he can skate tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. So we're hoping he's coming back. All right, Chaska Purple's at center ice, waiting on these Edina kids, and we'll get this going. So the key to the game, I think, is play like Ricky.
That's right.
All right, we got Gorski, Bame, Lemaitre on this first line here. Chaska brings it in, just shoots it wide. Lemaitre over there to pick it up. He's going to send it back to Campbell Arthur. He's working with Rebstock back there, Charlie Rebstock. Arthur out to Gorski. Gorski's going to look for Bame. He's, just missed it. The Chaska player just intercepted that. It's got a really nice pass there. So Rebstock over to Arthur. Arthur's trying to chip it in. They're trying to get a change here. Chaska Purple sends that back quickly, and Bame is back to back check. Chaska throws it in the zone. Charlie Rebstock picking that up, taking it behind the net. Rebstock's going to try and dish it to Gorski or Bame up the boards. Chaska intercepts that. Chaska resetting to come in the Edina zone. They do. Chaska puts a shot on. Ryder Rose gets some stick on that, redirects it into the corner. Now we got getting a long shift here. We got Gorski working in the corner with Shackelford. Gorski bringing it out. He's going to try and chip it up. That gets intercepted. He brings it up with his skate. Now we got Rebstock back in that corner. He chips it out to Chaska player. Malewski got that out to Gorski, and Gorski sent it in the zone to get balance of the change. So we got Malewski, Ben London, and Ryan Olson out there with Shackelford and Andy Olson. Chaska tries to get it out to center ice. They do. Shackelford picks that up, tries to advance it to Malewski. He can't pick it up. Chaska sends it back in. Here comes Andy Olson on it. He chips it up the boards to Ryan Olson. Ryan Olson chips it over to Malewski. That gets intercepted by the Chaska player. Chaska's going to bring it in and dump it in the zone. They're going to play a dump and chase style. We got Andy Olson behind the net there trying to start the breakout. He's going to get it up to Ryan Olson. Ryan Olson over to Ben London. That's off his stick. Malewski coming up that side. Chaska player collects the puck, throws it through the neutral zone all the way to Andy Olson. He's going to pick it up. Andy Olson's trying to get it up. Nice stretch pass up to Chase Russ here. Chase Russ on the first time we've seen Chase out tonight. He's out with D'Angelo. Solberg can't be far behind, and there he is, right out in front. Solberg trying to pick that up from a pass from Chase Russ out of the corner. Here comes Russ. He steps in. He puts a shot on. That gets deflected away by the defenseman. Now you got Chase Russ and D'Angelo over in the corner battling with the Chaska player. Chase Russ takes it away from the Chaska player. He gives it to Solberg in the corner. Solberg starts the cycle. Solberg working back there on his own. He gets tied up, but Russ comes in to collect it. Russ is going to send it out to Campbell Arthur, or as our friend Steve would say, Carter Campbell. D'Angelo battling behind the net. Player goes down. D'Angelo loses his stick. Chaska's going to go. Russ is going to get a change for Lemaitre. Lemeitre's coming in to back check. Got Chaska comes into the zone with Rebstock and Campbell Arthur back defending. Campbell blocks that. Chaska sends it out to their point. Try to put a shot on. Rebstock. All right. So I think that penalty may go all the way back down to behind the net there when D'Angelo got tied up with a guy and the guy went down. So they're going to get tripping on D'Angelo here with 9:21 in the first period. We're not tracking the shots, but it's 0-0 on the score. We got Lemaitre out here with Bame and Andy Olson and Shackelford to defend on this penalty kill. It's going to these penalties are a minute and a half. Here comes Bame in the zone. He's going to take it right in on net. There he is. He keeps battling it. He brought that right out in front of the goalie there. We got Andy Olson putting a shot on. This penalty kill is putting some pressure on this Chaska team. Chaska player takes it behind their goalie, skating out with it, looking for a pass. Gets it to the left wing. Left wing gets it to the center. Bame comes to break that up. The right wing coughs it up to Lemaitre. Lemaitre's coming in the zone. He's going to cut back, try to get a shot on. Lemaitre's going to get a change along with Bame. Chaska's in the corner bringing the puck out of their own zone. 42 seconds left on this penalty. Chaska takes it in the Edina zone. Gorski breaking that up. Shackelford tying his guy up out front. Shackelford in the corner now battling. Shackelford's still on it. Chaska gets a shot on goal here. They're trying to bring it around. That gets shut down by Malewski. Shackelford up to Gorski. Gorski chips it forward. He gets it behind. A nice little move with his foot there to kick it forward with a shot on goal. That puck was bouncing, and as Gorski stepped around that guy, he just shuffled it forward with his foot. Okay, so here's Malewski up the left side. They're battling along with three guys. We're back full strength here. We got D'Angelo. They had him stay out. And now we're going to get that Russ, D'Angelo, Solberg line out here with Shackelford and Campbell Arthur. So you got D'Angelo in the corner, shuffling it forward to Solberg. Solberg's chipping it past the defender there. Comes out to center ice. Chaska sends it back in the zone. They're on sides. Rebstock trying to get out of the zone. Whoops, that just came off the stick. And now we're going to go back on the penalty kill. Chaska player, I think Charlie just kind of reached back with his skate a little bit there and brought him down. All right, So we got Charlie Rebstock here at 7-11, and we're back on the penalty kill. We got Ben London at center, Ryan Olson at right, and Andy Olson, the Olson twins, along with Shackelford. Now, Chaska looks like they want to get a little bit more thoughtful about who they have on the ice. All right, Ben London wins it back into the corner. Back to Shackelford. He gets taken down. Ben London just chipped it past the defender. Here comes Ben London. He's coming. Got two guys chasing him. Ben London took him to his right, took the goalie to his right, and then just chipped it past him on the left side there. Really nice play there. Shorthanded goal at 6:59 for Ben London. Nice effort. I think that was Shackelford that got it over to him, and then Ben London chipped it past the defenders, and then it was just a race to the goalie with two guys chasing. Ben just brought that goalie gently from Ben's left to his right, and then left it to the goalie's right. That was a really nice play. Okay.
I'm sure they just closed the doors on the plane.
Hopefully you're getting good reception in that airport bar where you can see that. All right, so we got Ben London still out there. He sends it back to Shackelford. Shackelford sends it back. Ben London gets it to Ryan Olson. Ben London's off it for a change. Here comes Ryan. Ryan's going to put a shot on. Goalie collects that, and now we're going to get the rest of that group changed out here. That was a real nice shift there on that penalty kill. And, of course, we only get Charlie out of the box when they score, so Charlie's still in the box. We're still on the penalty kill with Bame, D'Angelo, Lemaitre, and Campbell Arthur. All right, so Bame out to Lemaitre, out to Arthur. Back into Arthur sends it in the corner. Bame's going to be battling in there. He's battling along the sideboard. Chaska brings it out in their breakout. Bame's back checking along with Lemaitre. Lemaitre redirects that to Arthur. Arthur sends it back up the boards to Lemaitre. Lemaitre chips it around the defender into the corner. He'll battle with the other defenseman over there. Chaska's trying to get their breakout going with 19 seconds left in this penalty. I think they'll have Rebstock stay on the ice here because they've only got one defender out there. 10 seconds left. Okay, Chaska trying to get the puck under control at center ice here. Lemaitre over there to back check. Lemaitre sends it back Chaska's way. Then Bame comes up to put some pressure on. D'Angelo now defending. Chaska sends it in. They're going to try and get a change. Here comes D'Angelo. He gets it out to Lemaitre. Lemeitre's looking for Bame. Bame off Bame's stick, but it gets out of the zone, so Chaska will have to regroup. They do. Chaska's taking the zone here. You got D'Angelo over there defending, lifting the player's stick. Chips it up to Ryan Olson. Ryan Olson's trying to, nice pass. Ryan Olson, he gets it to Malewski. Malewski trying to collect it at center ice. He loses it to the Chaska player, then Ryan Olson comes in to take it, but now Chaska comes out with it. Chaska player sends it right over the goal. That Karam's right back out in front. So you got Andy Olson sending it up to Ryan Olson. Ryan Olson's going to chip it in. They're going to start the forecheck. So you got Gorski on the forecheck. He picks the puck up, tries to send it right out front. That gets intercepted by the goalie. All right, here comes Chaska onto Shackelford and Andy Olson. Somehow a Chaska player just fell down at center ice. Chaska puts a shot on goal, but Ryder Rose is there to stop that. Chaska doing a good job of keeping in the Edina zone. Andy Olson sends it over to Shackelford. Shackelford's looking for Ryan Olson, but that gets intercepted. Chaska coming back in the zone. Shackelford chasing. He's back there with Andy Olson. And Chaska player backhands it up into the netting behind Ryder Rose. Okay, so it's 4:11 left in this first period. It's 1-0. Both teams at full strength. Edina team seems a little flat. They got a burst of energy from Ben London. I'm not going to say unassisted, but it's about as close as you can come to unassisted on his goal. All right, so this is the Chase Russ, Solberg, D'Angelo. Ben London line. And you got Chase Russ out there bringing it in the corner. Ben London behind the net battling with it. Rebstock there to keep it in. He's battling along the boards, sends it back in, but Chaska player collects it, tries to send it out. Rebstock still trying to keep it in. It's outside the Chaska zone. There's a scrum along the boards there. but Jason Solberg sends it in, and now Chase Russ is battling for it. Solberg collects it along, brings it out front, tries to shoot from a short angle. The goalie deflects that into the far corner. Campbell Arthur doing a nice job keeping it in the zone. Now Chaska brings it out, coming into the zone. They've got 3-on-2. Rebstock there to defend. Ryder Rose made that initial stop. Nice stop, but the puck fell out of his glove, and then he was trying to collect it. So that thing was bouncing around strangely, let's say. All right, 3:17 left in the first period, 1-0 Edina. We got the D'Angelo, Bame, Lemaitre line, which is a little bit of a shakeup. And then we've got Andy Olson and Shackelford. Andy Olson behind the net. He gets it to Bame. Bame chipped it past that guy, but their Chaska player. Bame brings it out, gets it to D'Angelo. Now Lemaitri's got it in the corner. He's trying to get it out to D'Angelo, but that gets intercepted. D'Angelo there to forecheck. D'Angelo tries to put one on, but that gets stopped before the goalie. Chaska player bringing it out. Goes off a Chaska player's skate all the way down. Not sure why that's not icing. Went off a Chaska player. Woo! So that was a really weird carom there. Shackelford tried to send it behind the net, and it caught the boards behind the net and came out right in front of Ryder Rose. Here comes Shackelford carrying it up. He's got Bame to help if he needs him. Shackelford's going to step in on the goalie here. Goes behind the net. Chaska player is able to take the puck there. And Chaska's bringing it out, but Ben London there to back check. Chaska still has the puck. Bame's coming over. Here comes Lemaitre. He tries to bring it up ice. That gets turned back by Chaska. Flannery there bringing it in the zone. Chaska's going to hold the zone here. We got Rebstock and we got Shackelford and Rebstock in the corner there. All right, Ben London in the left of Ryder Rose here. And he gets up to Malewski. Malewski chips it out. Ryan Olson there to try and collect it. He does, but it goes right to a Chaska player, a defender, who's going to bring it up and put pressure on. Shot into the side of the net there. Ryan Olson's got it. He chips it past the defender there. Chaska player sends it back in. Looked like offsides to me, but we don't have a great angle here. Ryan Olson out to Malewski. Malewski, that comes off his skate into the Chaska player. Shackelford's going to send it in, and we're going to get a change here. Got Gorski out. Rebstock's going to stay out and play. Campbell Arthur's come in now. Here we go.
Get it.
Oh, here we go. Campbell Arthur's going to put it. There you go. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice job. So you had Gorski and Bame battling with that goalie in tight quarters there right inside the crease. The puck came out all the way to Campbell Arthur at the left point there, kind of about 10 feet in. Campbell collected it. Really did a nice job with not getting wild. He just put something on hard, just low off the ice, right between the goalie's legs. Nice job by Campbell there. Okay, so we got Bame, Gorski, and Lemaitre out here still. They try to bring it in. That gets turned back, and Chaska's trying to bring it in the zone. Campbell Arthur there to defend. He sends it back. Lemaitre picks it up. As he's falling, sends it to Bame. Now Bame's going to shoot. That gets broken up by the Chaska players. Nice play by Lemaitre there. All right, so Lemaitre's forechecking with Bame. Chaska trying to get out of their zone. They send the puck to center ice where Campbell Arthur picks it up, tries to get it up to Bame. Back to Campbell Arthur. He's chipping it forward, gets it to Lemaitre. Lemaitre's going to come in the zone. He's looking. He tries to do a toe drag. That's picked up by Gorski. Now Gorski's going to shoot. Goalie redirects. 24 seconds left in this period here. Here comes Rebstock. He's going to bring it up. He skates into the zone. That gets stopped along the sideboard here. Chaska bringing up. 13 seconds left. You don't want to. All right, Lemaitre's got it in the zone or battling in the corner with the Chaska player. Here comes Chaska. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Jason Solberg comes back to try to defend that. And then Andy Olson picks that up and sends it out of the zone. Okay, after the first period in this Chaska Purple versus Edina White game, we've got Edina up 2-0. Again, I'm going to say it seems like low energy, but the boys are starting to connect on a few things. couple real nice plays, one by Ben London there. I didn't, like I say, I think Shackelford might have got him the puck there inside the Edina blue line. And then Ben London, it was just a race, and he did a real nice goal, moving the goalie from the goalie's right to left, and then putting it into the right side. And then this last goal here by Campbell Arthur. Do we have any trivia or anything? Or?
Well, actually, the Londons were on vacation in Turks and Caicos, and they were sending some text messages along.
Oh, they were at the Conch Shack. I've been to the Conch Shack.
So I've got a few of those that we can share. Sounds like they're having a good time. It's always important to coordinate the outfits, which I would expect nothing less out of the London family. They're really put together. They like to get up and do some yoga, and I knew Steve was really good and nice and flexible, but Trisha looks really impressive.
God. That is fabulous.
They got some biking in and some just exploring the beach.
Wow, he's really gotten in shape with all these vacations.
A little beach volleyball and some hand knit warm up uniforms for the guys. So looks like they're getting a lot of workout time in because he is really ripped.
Wow, yeah, he's really. You wouldn't, he dresses so conservatively. You wouldn't think that he'd have that hiding under there. Okay, back to the action here. This is the D'Angelo, Russ, Solberg line that's back together. So, and Shackelford sends that up to D'Angelo. He brings it in the zone. He's looking for Russ. He gets Russ to Jason Solberg just off Jason's stick. Jason sends it back to Andy Olson. Andy Olson does a nice job sending it back in. D'Angelo's back in the far corner picking that up. Russ is going to come in to help him. D'Angelo brings it out of the corner. He tries to send it to Solberg. That gets deflected out to Shackelford. Shackelford sends it over to Andy Olson, and then Chaska picks that up. Here we go. We got Russ up to Solberg. Solberg trying to step through two defenders. He's taking a lot of. I don't think there's any penalty there, but he was getting pinched out by both guys there and just kind of lost it a little bit there. And Jason seems like he doesn't have his extra step tonight. I don't know if there's something wrong with his skate or what, but hopefully he'll figure it out here. Okay, here's Ben London on the face-off with Molepsky and Ryan Olson. London putting pressure on the Chaska player behind the net. He continues with pressure on another guy. Steals the puck from the guy, gets it out to Arthur. Arthur tries to put a shot down low, almost a pass. That gets deflected out to the Chaska player who intercepts it. Okay, so Rebstock picks it up. He's gonna spin back, sends it up to Ryan Olson. Ryan Olson tries to get it to Ben London, but that's picked up by a Chaska player. Here comes Chaska in the zone. Puck just kind of lazily sitting there. Here's Ben London again. Gonna show some speed. He does a nice job dumping it in. We're gonna get a change here with 11:36 left in the second period. All right, Chaska trying to bring it out. They're gonna send it all the way down, and even in this game, I think that's icing. Yeah, well, good to hear from the Londons on their vacation.
Yeah.
Hope Steve brought plenty of suntan lotion with that swimsuit selection he has there.
Yeah, it's about functionality. They don't like to wear a whole lot down there. So.
All right, we got Shackelford and Andy Olson on the point here. We got Lemaitre, Boehm, and Gorski on the forward line. Chaska won that faceoff, put some pressure on. I think Boehm might get called here for tripping on the back check there. So Edina's going to go down again. 2-0. They're up 2-0. Boehm's going in for a hook, I guess they're going to call there. Kind of thought it was more of a trip, but tripping, but it's minor. Okay, so we've got Gorski at center here. That's Shackelford sending it out of the zone. Nice job there. He puts just enough on it where it doesn't go all the way down. You got Gorski putting a forecheck on. You got Lemaitre here back checking. You got Andy Olson. Well, there's Shackelford stepping up. Chaska still controls that. That gets shot into Andy Olson. Chaska gets it out front. They almost get a shot on. Nice. Chaska player sends it out front, and Ryder Rose collects that. Ryder was in a really good spot there to make sure nothing sneaky came around the corner and got in the net. All right, we're going to get a quick change here with D'Angelo, Solberg, Rebstock, and Campbell Arthur. 10:53 left in the second period, minute 5 left in Boehm penalty. All right, Chaska wins that. Chaska gets a shot, but it doesn't go all the way through. It gets intercepted, and now Jason Solberg is battling with his guy. He's kind of just toying with him here. Jason's going to take it behind their net and try to
get it.
Gets out to D'Angelo. D'Angelo puts a nice shot on. Oh, they're going to call a Chaska player for hooking on Solberg. Yeah, Solberg was bringing that around the net there, and the Chaska player was. I would have been scared for my life too. I might have hooked somebody as Jason was putting that pressure on the net. We're going to get a change here. We're going to be 4-on-4 for 46 seconds. We got Gorski out there with Chase Russ and Camel Arthur and Charlie Rebstock. So Chaska wins that back, but they send it out to Arthur. Arthur's going to put a shot on. That goes a little bit wide.Rebstock will pick that up by the other blue line. Just gets past Charlie Rebstock. He sends it back over to Camel Arthur. And then Chaska picks it up and actually puts a shot on goal that Ryder redirects out to Charlie Rebstock. Rebstock sends it up. Nice pass. Little backhand touch pass there. Sends it up to Gorski. Gorski brings it in the zone. Gorski back to Rebstock. Rebstock's probably going to shoot. He does. Puts a shot up. That hits traffic out front. Chase Russ in the corner to pick it up. He steps around one guy. He's got one guy on his hip. He's looking for a pass to Rebstock. He gets to Rebstock. Rebstock chips it back into the zone. Chase Russ along the boards there battling. Chase Russ is going to win that 9 out of 10 times. Chase Russ still have it out front, puts a shot on, hits traffic. He's got Bame out of the box now. We're going to have a 5-on-4 advantage for 35 seconds here. And that's going to be icing on Chaska. That'll give us a chance to get the line straightened out and get some fresh legs out there. Guys, see that our honorary door openers have collected down at one end. We've got they're D specialists over there, so it looks like Charlie Varek and Carter Cameron are only opening the D door. Forwards might appreciate a little help. Okay, so here's Ben London doing a nice job taking it behind the net. He gets out to Andy Olson. Andy Olson puts a nice pass back down to Ben London. That gets that could have been a penalty there. Could have had a little Benny in the box, but they're not going to call that. No icing here. So Shackelford back to pick it up. He sends it up to London. London takes it off the toe of the stick, collects it, getting it over to Malewski. Here comes Malewski. He's battling along the boards. Got Ryan Olson in there to help him. Ryan's going to go back to the right side of the ice since he's playing right wing. Okay, here's Malewski. He sends it in. They're going to get Edina for offsides here. All right, 5-on-5 hockey. 8:52 left in the second period here. 2-0 Edina. And we've got the D'Angelo, Russ, Solberg line back here. Campbell Arthur and Charlie Rebstock on D. All right, D'Angelo, that gets back to Campbell Arthur. Campbell sends nice pass by Campbell Arthur to Jason Solberg. Solberg puts a nice shot just to the upper right corner, and the goalie just gets enough of a glove on it. D'Angelo sends it out front. Rebstock picks that up and puts a shot right on Solberg's hip. Solberg's in the corner chasing the puck that deflected off his hip, and now D'Angelo comes in to help. D'Angelo's out front with it. Solberg comes in to help. Back into the corner goes Solberg with the puck. He puts it right on goal. The goalie kind of gave a weird rebound there. Chaska sends it out of the zone. Campbell Arthur will pick it up. He'll send it back to Rebstock. They'll regroup. Rebstock back over to Arthur. Arthur's going to send it up to Chase Russ, but Russ can't collect it there. It's back out of the zone. Campbell Arthur's got to regroup because Edina will be offsides. Comes Chase Russ, picks it up at center ice. He chips it up to D'Angelo. D'Angelo chips it up to Solberg. Solberg trying to come right in front of the net. He gets cut off, gets sent into the net. He's down. He's going to be getting up. Looks like he's okay. All right, Chaska coming on the breakout. We got Shackelford over there picking it up. He gets it to Solberg. Solberg sends it to Lemetry. Lemetry off his stick. And Chaska sends it back out all the way to the Edina zone where Andy Olson will pick it up. And then he'll send it up to Bame. Chaska player right there on Bame. A little bit of back and forth at center ice here. Now they're going to call Chaska offsides. You know, I was noticing that in the scores that Chaska's been able to hold a lot of teams down on goals, so we're kind of seeing that here too tonight. All right, puck goes off that center ice face-off because of the intentional offsides back into the Chaska zone. Chaska picks it up, brings it all the way down into the Edina zone, goes into the corner here. Got Shackelford battling out front. Andy Olson's going to go in the corner and battle with his guy. They're battling along the boards. Andy Olson's down. He sends it up, or Gorski goes in there and gets it up to Bain, but then that gets sent back in. Puck's back behind the net with Shackelford. Shaq's going to work past two guys behind his own net. He's looking for somebody to pass that to. He's still carrying it into the Chaska zone. Bain's going to drop back and play D. Shackelford's still putting pressure on. He gets help from Malevsky. Shaq's still putting pressure on. It's back to Lemaitre. Lemaitri's trying to pass out front, but nobody out there. All right, kind of back and forth here at center ice. Again, seeing a lot of guys. That's a big rebound out in front of Ryder Rose. Lemaitre comes through to help redirect that in the corner there, but that was dangerous. Here comes Bain. He chips it past the defender there. Bain coming with speed. He's going to pick it up and try to get by a much smaller player. I think Bain's going to get a penalty here for high stick. Well, it's a high stick because he's twice as tall as the other guy. I didn't really see the high stick.
I didn't see it either.
Not sure what he was. All right, Edina back on the penalty kill. Well, we were able to get one shorty. Maybe we can get another one. Here's Ryan Olson going to take the face-off. Got Ben London defending out front with Campbell Arthur and Rebstock in the corner. So Chaska sends it behind the net where Charlie Rebstock picks it up. He sends it up to Ben London. Ben London trying to chip it past the guy. Chaska collects along the sideboard. Oh boy.
Nice save.
There's a puck out front. Charlie Rebstock got to be careful not to sit on that. I think he was trying to get his body on it, which at least he's not in the crease because it's a tougher call. Okay, the Chaska's bringing it back in. They put a shot on Ryder Rose. He redirects it into the corner. Rebstock over there to defend. Chaska controlling the play behind the net. Campbell Arthur goes to defend, sends it in the corner. Chaska sends it in from the point. Chaska controls from down below the net. Campbell Arthur's going to collect it there. He tries to set it up to Ryan Olson. He does. Ryan tried to chip it past that defender, and he just didn't quite get it past him, but now it's out of the zone. 31 seconds left in the man advantage to Chaska. Here comes Charlie Rebstock. He's looking for London. He had to step around a guy to get it to him. Goes to London. The Chaska player goes down that was over there with Ben London, mysteriously. All right, Chaska bringing it out. Got Malevsky putting pressure on. Got Chase Rush putting pressure on. Got 10 seconds left in this penalty. Andy Olson over to Shackelford. Shackelford up the boards. He and Russ are going to come out with it. Looks like they got 3 on 1.5 here kind of deal. Oh boy, that was a nice pass. Shackelford got it over to Russ, and Russ was just a little tight on the. He did get a shot on, but he didn't. He probably wanted to make one more move. All right, Andy Olson sends it in deep. Shackelford's at. Oh, the shack bomb. Oh my God, that got redirected. So the shack bomb got released from captivity. Real nice shot on goal. Goalie gives up a big rebound, and I think Chase Russ picked that up. He was there with D'Angelo too and Malevsky, but I think that was Chase Russ that picked that up and then just feathered it through the goalie's between the goalie's legs there. All right, so 4:02 left in the second period here, and it's 3-0 Edina. We've got Gorski, Lemaitre, and Jason Solberg out there right now. Back to Charlie Rebstock. He sends it up to Gorski, who gets it to Lemaitre, and Lemaitre brings it into the Chaska zone. Tries to pass it right out front. Chaska sends that away, and then Campbell Arthur comes in and puts a nice little wrist shot on, kind of going upper left corner, and that gets deflected by traffic out front. Got Solberg battling along the boards there. He wins that. He gets it out to Lemaitre. Lemaitre tries to put a shot on it, goes into the far corner. Wow. He had Lemaitre out to Gorski trying to put it on. He puts it on, and Jason Solberg's there. Solberg sends it through the slot. Campbell Arthur puts a nice little soft shot on out front that Lemaitre tried to redirect. All right, Solberg collects behind. Chaska now picks it up. Lemaitre putting pressure on. He steals the puck. He's going to collect it. He sends it down to Solberg. Solberg getting it out to Gorski. That goes all the way through, but that's going to get to Campbell Arthur. He gets it a little bit too high that time and far. So, all right, so now we got Rebstock over there. Takes it around one defender, gets it down to Solberg.
Oh.
Solberg gets it to Lemaitre, over to Gorski, and Gorski just can't quite collect it. So here's Chaska trying to bring it out, but Campbell Arthur there to stop that. We got Solberg back defending. Solberg just takes it away from the guy inside the Edina zone. Solberg carrying it out. Just one too many guys there. Chaska keeps it in the zone. Sends all the way through the neutrals or the slot there. Lemaitre picks it up with speed, bringing it down. He's gonna cut into the slot. Tries to put it on. Tried to feather it through to Solberg, but went all the way through to the goalie. Okay. So we got 2:15 left in the second period, 3-0 Edina. All right, we got, so that was Andy Olson putting a nice shot on there. It just goes a little bit wide of the goalie, but kind of one of those low shots that one of our forwards can tip in. All right, Chaska's going to control it out of the corner. But Ben London picks that up at the point. He was, I think, filling in for Shaq. Ben London on the back check does a nice job of poke checking that away from the Chaska player, but Chaska picks it up again. Ben London making a diving attempt to stop the Chaska player. Chaska's still bringing it to the net. Malewski there to turn that back behind the net. Shackelford behind the net. Chaska's still controlling the play here in Edina's zone. Got Ben London over in the corner battling with his guy. Malewski up the sideboard waiting for a pass. That puck gets out front. The Chaska player's trying to stuff it, but Ryan Olson comes and stops all that. Ryan Olson chipping it out to Malewski. Now you got Ben London with speed coming up the left side here trying to collect that. Chaska player just is able to get there ahead of him. And now we got Ryan Olson putting the forecheck on. We're gonna get one of our D changed here with Charlie Rebstock coming into the game. All right, and here we got goes all the way through where Shackelford picks it up, tries to get it up to Ryan Olson. Chase Russ picks it up. We're going to have a slash on Ryan Olson. Wow. Again, another penalty I didn't see. But I guess slashing, minute 30. There's 59 seconds left in this period, minute 30 on the penalty. D'Angelo at center. Russ, Campbell Arthur, and Charlie Rebstock defending. All right, D'Angelo does a nice job of breaking that up. Russ picks it up. Russ thinking about another shorty here. Chaska does a nice job, but Russ just sends the defender right into the goalie. He's pretty strong on his skates there. He just kind of took that guy back and gave him a shove right into his own goalie. Okay, Rebstock picking up in his own zone. 30 seconds left here. Rebstock backhanded up to D'Angelo. That just tops D'Angelo's stick. Chaska sending it back into the zone here, just trying to get some zone time. Rebstock sending it up to Russ. Russ chips it around the defender. Russ putting some pressure on again. Russ trying to come to... Russ kind of playing a little bit physical here. He kind of got right into that player. Must not like the way they're playing him. All right. End of 2 here. Edina up 3-0 on Chaska Purple. 31 seconds left. We've had a number of penalties. We better be careful on our fair play point here. I think we've had 4 penalties, so we're up to 8 minutes. Is that right?
That sounds about right.
All right. We got any trivia or any other good stuff?
Well, we the London sent us, part 2 of their text that were coming through, so we've got some more of that. They kind of went back to the crafting, got back into the crafting a little bit, and weaved some really nice headgear.
Wow.
And apparently Steve taught Trisha how to knit, so she made some really nice loincloth that looks super. And then they kind of got into the pina coladas, which is what Steve did on the last trip. So that led to
it looks like they're having fun down there. You say Turks and
yeah,
Caicos, huh?
The coconuts came out. So, but they've been really cheering on the boys, and it looks like I don't know if they were cheerleaders back in the day, but they sure have the moves. So
yeah, I
like
believe that Steve said it. He was on the cheer team.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, looks like they had a great time.
All right, we got 13 minutes on the game clock, 17 minutes on the hour clock, so I think we're going to be okay. Again, the biggest concern here is watching the fair play point, but we're going to have D'Angelo, Solberg, Andy Olson, and Shackelford on the defense. Solberg picks, D'Angelo gets that over to Solberg. Solberg brings it up, trying to bring it in the zone. He gets temporarily turned back, but then recollects it. Now Chaska's going to pick it up again. Solberg again has control of it. He's going to dump it right in on the goalie with a hopper. That was trouble for that goalie. He gave up a rebound there, but he's able to stop it. All right, so Chaska coming out of their zone. You got D'Angelo taking that away from the Chaska player. Solberg picks it up. He's going to bring it in. He's going to try and get a shot on this goalie. He does. The goalie turns that into the corner. Shackelford comes in to chip it back in. We're at full strength, 5-on-5 hockey again. Got Solberg in the corner battling. Chaska bringing it out. We got Rebstock and Shackelford back there to defend. Lemaitre back checking here. Lemaitre turns it back. Then Solberg turns it back and then heads to the bench to get a change. So we'll get Bame, Lemaitre, Gorski line here. Chaska bringing it in their zone, or the Edina zone rather. Lemaitre there defending. Gorski over there, he chips it up. Bame collects it. Bame's going to chip it past. Oh, that Chaska player keeps it out for a second. Then Lemaitre picks it up, coming up with speed. Lemaitre just turns that defender around, takes it to his backhand, and sends it right over the goal. All right, Chaska bringing it out of their zone here now. It's going to be 3-on-2, but we got a back checker coming. Andy Olson there to deflect that. Ryder Rose collects it, and we'll get a face-off to Ryder's left. 11:16 left in the game. 3-0 Edina. Playing with a few less players. Charlie Varecka out with Carter Cameron out. So we're short on D. We got 4D playing the whole game here. Campbell Arthur sending it behind net to trying to get it to Charlie Rebstock there. Rebstock trying to collect it, but he gets forechecked. Chaska sends it right through the slot. Goes all the way out to their defenseman who shoots it, but that gets stopped by traffic with Campbell Arthur sending it out to Malepsky. Malepsky battling along the boards there. Got to be a little careful that we don't. All right, so that's going to be offsides. Well, they're gonna make him take it all the way down because it was an intentional offsides. All right, we got the D'Angelo, Russ, Solberg line out with Andy Olson and Shackelford. So D'Angelo wins that back to Solberg, who tries to get a shot on, but they stop that. Chaska brings it up through their neutral zone into Edina zone. Shackelford back to defend in the left of Ryder Rose. D'Angelo comes in to help Shackelford. Now we got Andy Olson picking it up, sending it out to Solberg. Solberg's going to, nice pass to Russ. Wow, nice job by Solberg there. Here's Russ. Oh, wow, you don't see that every day. Nice save by that goalie. You put that in, when you stop Chase Russ, you better put that in your highlight film. That was a really nice play by Solberg, a nice pass there. And then Russ made a nice move with speed coming in on the goalie, tried to take him from his left to right. But the goalie just made a nice save. All right, Chaska controls off the faceoff, tries to chip it up the sideboard. Chaska doing a nice job trying to under break out there. Got Lemaitre back check, and he picks it up, tries to send it back to Gorski. Chaska brings it in the zone, puts a shot on Ryder Rose. Rebstock there to pick it up. Bame along the boards. Chaska again sends it back in. Campbell Arthur up to Lemaitre. That gets turned back at the blue line, but Lemaitre does a nice job on the backhand getting it out of the zone. Here comes Gorski. He's going to chip it in the zone. He's got Bame over there. Gorski's going to get a penalty now for taking a hack at the other player. We got to be really careful with this fair play point in jeopardy here. Can't remember if it's 12. If you get 12 minutes of penalties, or if it's more than 12.
Yeah, I don't know what the rule is.
Well, we're at 10 right now. So, all right, 9:35 left in the third period. Minute 30 on the penalty. Chaska controlling the play in Edina's zone here. Tried to put a shot on goal. I don't think Ryder knew where that was. It got deflected just to his left around the goal. Okay, here comes Milewski. Milewski takes it from the sends it out to Ben London. Ben London coming in with speed. And one defender, he pulls it back on him, tries to get it back to Milewski, but Milewski, it was just behind Milewski, and he couldn't collect it. That was a nice play all around there. Thought we may have another shorty. Okay, so we got Andy Olson back to defend with Shackelford. Got Milewski and London on the back check. All right, Andy Olson tries to send it around the net. He does. He gets it to Shackelford. Shackelford reverses. Looks like we're going to have a penalty on Chaska. Another slash. These guys love their slashes. They don't realize these guys are 12 years old. I don't know if they slashed a player. I guess they call it if you just slash the ice. All right,
so Ryan Olson's getting slashing calls. You know, it's
it's being closely.
He is pretty dirty.
Yeah, he's kind of got a rep for that. All right, 8:43 left in the third. 3-0 Edina. It's 4-on-4 for 34 more seconds. So we got Rebstock back defending. He takes his player wide of the goal. The Chaska player tried to put it on. Ryan Olson here defending. Careful how hard you hit that puck. You might get called for something. All right, here Ben London's picking it up. He sends it up to Ryan Olson. Ryan Olson sends it back to London, and they're going to be offsides. 11 seconds left in the Edina penalty. Then we'll have a man advantage for 52 seconds. How do you like that math?
There you go.
All right, D'Angelo winning that face-off, but Chaska sends it back, gets it back to Andy Olson, sends it over to Shackelford. Tries to get up to D'Angelo, but Shackelford's now going to carry it in the zone. Shackelford trying to carry it across. Oh, he tried to put one more move on that goalie, and then I think he was trying to pass it to Jason Solberg, but he thought better of it and then tried to bring it out front. All right, so we got a man advantage here for 33 more seconds. Andy Olson back to pick that up. Andy Olson coming up with speed. Here he goes. Oh, Chaska player chips that off on the back check. He's able to control it, but now Russ picks it up. He does a nice little dangle move there. Russ trying to send it back to Solberg. He does. Oh, Solberg put a nice shot on and took the Chaska player down. Here comes Campbell Arthur. He's going to, he brought it. He went from missiles to guns there. Brought it in close. Backed out to Campbell Arthur, a.k.a. Carter Campbell. Here's Campbell Arthur. He puts another nice shot on down to Solberg. Solberg controls that, tries to get another shot on. Solberg again shoots. That goes right in. That's 4-0.
Good pressure.
All right. So we got the Gorski, Bame, Lemaitre line out here with Andy Olson and Jackson Shackelford. Bame brings it in the zone. He's getting a lot of attention by two Chaska players. Takes it around, controls it behind. He gets it to Lemaitre. Lemaitre sends it out to Shackelford. Shackelford's now going to put a nice pass down to Lemaitre again. Lemaitre trying to get it to Bame. Bame's tied up. Andy Olson getting down low. He sends it right through the slot. Lemaitre will pick it up over there. Lemaitre reverses, tries to send it out, gets past the Chaska player. Andy Olson gets it, sends it deep down to Ryder Gorski. Ryder Gorski controlling it in the corner. Lemaitre picks it up, puts a shot on the goalie. Goalie makes a nice save. 6:20 left in the third period. Edina up 4-0. All right, Ben London at center here with Ryan Olson and Thad Malepsky over there. All right, Ryan Olson sends it back in behind the Chaska goalie. We got Malepsky over there on the forecheck. His guy went down. Thank goodness they didn't call a tripping penalty. All right, Malepsky battling along the boards there. He comes out with the reverses. Ben London comes through to collect it. Malepsky gets it back, sends it into the zone. Chaska sends it back out to Shackelford. Shackelford trying to get it back up to Malepsky. Malepsky there to... Then Shackelford sends it deep. Shaq's going to get a change. We're going to get Campbell Arthur to come. All right, so Chasters tries to send it out. Campbell Arthur coming in off the change, wasn't able to get there in time. He feeds it up to Malepsky. Malepsky sends it through. Malepsky still battling along the boards. Chaska's going to control it. Got Charlie Rebstock out with Campbell Arthur back to defend. There's a shot on the side of the goal that Rebstock collects. He backhands it up the boards. Ryan Olson tried to... Here's Ben London on a break. Oh, and the Chaska player was just able to match his speed and pick that up. All right. Ooh, thought Jason Solberg was going to steal one there. Boy, there was another player went down at the blue line there and thought maybe they were going to call a penalty on. Here's D'Angelo coming in on... He breaks through two players there. He takes it behind the net. He's looking for Russ out front. He gets it to Campbell Arthur. Campbell Arthur sends it just on the side of the goal. Back there, D'Angelo controls behind the net. He's got two guys knocking him around. Got to be careful you guys don't get frustrated back here and take that last penalty. All right, puck comes out. Chaska gets out of the zone, out to Rebstock. He circles around. He's trying to send it up the boards to Jason Solberg. A little back and forth here. Rebstock still collects it again. He chips it up to Russ. Russ sends it to D'Angelo. D'Angelo's going to get it to Solberg. Solberg's going to come in on this goalie. Goalie does a nice job of stopping that. Solberg brought it right in front of the goalie there and wasn't able to get enough on it to get it over the goalie's stick. All right, 4:09 left in this period here. Careful on the stick play here, boys. I sense the feet weren't moving as much as they normally do in this game. It's Friday night. Always had a long day of school and they might be looking to Sunday's game a little bit. All right, Jason Solberg in the corner here battling. It comes out to Rebstock. Rebstock gets it back to Solberg. He chips it by his guy, but that a little bit too far. So we'll get a full change here. We're going to get the Gorski, Bame, and Russ. Chase Russ is already out there, so he'll be the next guy to get changed out. Gorski sends it deep, and yep, here comes Lemaitre. And we got Andy Olson and Shaq out there on D. All right, Shaq holds the line. Chaska's able to get it out, though. Bame collects it, sends it up to Gorski. Gorski sends it in, then goes down. Bame putting pressure on. Bame's super disciplined on that with his size. He's not going to take a foolish penalty here. He's cautious of that. All right, so Bame battling along those boards over there. He's got three guys on him. Puck comes out all the way just past Lemaitre. Chaska's going to bring it down, but Lemaitre's coming with a lot of energy on the back check. Got Gorski also back checking. He and Bame are able to get it away from the Chaska players. Here comes Gorski bringing it. He's going to get it deep. Got Andy Olson going to get a change here for Rebstock. All right. Chaska player collects it along the sideboard. Campbell Arthur went down. I think he might have a bad edge. Oh, Lemaitre and a Chaska player getting tied up. The Chaska player went down. All right. Campbell Arthur's going to get another little shot here. Might be a Oh, he had a chance for it. He's had a lot of nice chances here, and he does a nice job of getting that shot on goal, kind of low on the ice so that there might be a rebound that one of our other guys can pick up. All right, Ben London at center, Ryan Olson at right, and Malevsky at left. Again, Campbell Arthur puts a nice shot on. There's a rebound, but we're not able to collect it. It's in the corner now. Malevsky in there battling. Ryan Olson's going to try and put pressure on. Chaska brings it out. They're going to come out with numbers here, but we got a nice effort on the back check there. Malevsky trying to pick it up. Oh, that gets over Campbell Arthur's stick. Yeah, Campbell Arthur trying to get that to Ryan Olson, and then that's going to be icing. Got a minute 35 left in the third period here. Edina up 4-0. We got 2 minutes on the hour clock too, so I don't know exactly. It'll be tight. We could get an early whistle here if we get some long changes. I'm more worried about it. The
Does
game.
anybody have 4-0 in our pool?
I don't know. I'd have to. That's a. Oh, here we go. Jason Solberg chips it away from the Chaska player. Jason's going to come with speed towards the net. He does a toe drag. Oh, he does a toe drag right around that defender, and then the goalie comes out, poke checks it. Jason can't get a second chance at that. Nice job by Jason there. I see. Trisha London is sending a GroupMe photo that EHA may want to look into. Okay. Chase. Okay. D'Angelo wins it back. Chase Russ puts it right on. I'm not seeing a 4-0 on the board here. All right, we got Jackson Shack. Oh, that's mini shack. Steve London wanted to know what. That's the mini shack. He doesn't take it back as far, and he just lets it go.
Nice low shot.
Yep. There's the shack bomb, and then there's the mini shack. The mini shack bomb. Okay, 56 seconds left here, but we got 1 minute left. I think the horn could go off at any time here. All right, so we got Rebstock. Gorski does a nice job winning that back to Rebstock. Rebstock sends it down on goal. Bame is in the corner battling. We got 47 seconds on the game clock. Oh, wow. If this goalie would just tie it up, we'd probably run out of time here. So we got Gorski battling in the corner. Lemaitre coming in to help. All right. Oh. So got out to the corner there, and Gorski put a nice shot on goal. Goalie makes a nice save. I think, we're down to 40 seconds on the hour clock, 38 seconds. Here we go. We're going to get another change. We're going to get another change here, and that was a good job by the coaches to make sure we burn a little time off this clock. 26 seconds on the hour clock. All right, Ben London wins that forward where Malevsky had a shot at knocking that in. Malevsky picks it up again, chips it up, tries to chip it out to Ryan Olson. That goes to Campbell Arthur. Campbell puts another nice shot on low. That goes behind the goalie. There's some battling along the below the crease line there. Oh. Campbell Arthur sends it down to Ryan Olson, who puts it on. That goes into the corner. We got 6 seconds left here. Oh, that's it. The hour clock was 6 seconds ahead of the game clock. So we got Edina winning 4-0 here. Another good game. That really helps in the standings. Based on my analysis, it would lock them in for at least second in this district. They'll play the district number one team in the district on Sunday, and if they win that, then we get into some goal differential. Anyways, nice job by the boys tonight. Not a lot of energy. Hopefully we can get some of these ankle injuries mended and get Charlie Varecka back out there. I think Carter Cameron will be skating. I think tomorrow he's going to try and skate, see what he can get out of it.
That'll be good.
He's got to see his orthopedic surgeon here right after the game. Nice job by Chaska. I noticed when I was looking at the scores that they've been able to hold teams down on scoring. So they've learned how to not let you run it up on them. Anyways, that's all we got. We'll see you on Sunday. Steve will be back on the call. Steve, if you have any more of those shots, maybe send them and we could share them on Sunday.
Thanks for the call.